tracks are humming a lonesome tune under the gaze of a paper moon. The last commuters are drifting home in a city of millions, feeling alone. Neon signs reflecting in the rain, trying to mask the collective pain. But there's a pulse beneath the steel, a spiritual truth that we can feel. Midnight at the loop, so still. Waiting for the morning to climb the hill. We're all just passengers on this train, bound by the pleasure and the pain. By Nandang, by the pain. Journey on a one-way track. It doesn't take a shout to make a change. Just a whisper in the heart of every man. So far and strange is now a part of the eternal plan. Velvet evolution in the street, moving to a soulful, steady beat, making every victory so sweet. The sun is breaking with a fierce and red light, a crimson morning calling for a change in how we live, to take a little less and find a way to finally give. Wake up to the crimson morning, take this as a gentle warning. Time is moving like a stream, don't stay lost inside a dream. Dusty streets are waking. party starts to brew. Everybody's searching for a vision that is new. The sky is painted vibrant with the blood of ancient kings. Listen to the message that the early robins sing. New day, new soul. Take back your control. Rise above the gray. To the crimson morning. Take this as a gentle warning. Time is moving like a stream. Don't stay lost inside a dream. Crimson sun, rise up, new day, it's here.
Breathe on tape. Breath on tape. I don't shout my love aloud, afraid it might break. I keep it soft, almost not found, like a note you have to take. This is almost a whisper, but it's all I got. If you lean in closer, you'll hear my heart. Every word a careful step across the emotional ice. I ain't cold, I'm just a depth that's surviving twice. Bass hums low like secret truth. Drums barely breathe. I stay alive inside this booth by singing me. Silence smiles back.
I can see the thoughts across the way, waiting for the words we need to say. Building a bridge between your heart and mine, crossing over the invisible line. Bridges of thought, strong and true, connecting the me and connecting the you. Whatever it takes to get us through, with a soulful point of view. Communication is a holy gift, helping the heavy shadows to lift. Reach out a hand, speak from the soul. Let the connection make us whole. Over the water,
little tall. Carry dreams stitched deep within, trying not to fall. In borrowed suits and open hearts, we learn who we can be. Nothing fits at the start till we loosen history. Every role feels slightly wrong till you sing it true. I found myself inside a song that sounded just like you. Words wraps my trembling hands, strings not in time. I lift my voice where courage stands between the lines. Jacket hangs, soul steps out, soul steps beyond the smokestacks and the heavy clouds, beyond the voices of the angry crowds, there's a place where the light is always gold, and the stories of peace are finally told. I see it in the eyes of a child at play. I see it in the ending of a long, hard day. A promise written in the setting sun, that the work of love is never done. Look at the golden horizon, so wide and so free. Wait for the magic to come to you and me. It's a cinematic dream, a soulful high, reaching for the gold in the velvet sky. Don't let the darkness take your sight. Hold on to the vision, hold on to the light. Holding so bright, stay in the light. Static in the atmosphere, humming in the wire. Rain is falling down to quench the urban forest fire. Droplets on the window pane, glowing in the light of the neon signs that flicker through the middle of the night.
start to bleed. Planning for the harvest of a different kind of seed. The thunder is a bassline that is vibrating the soul, giving back the feeling that the system tried to stole. Cleansing for the mind, leaving all the noise behind. Pure and cold, brave and bold. Falling down, electric rain, wash away the city stain. Cool the pavement, calm the street, in the rhythm and the beat. Electric rain, electric rain, electric rain, electric rain, electric rain. Footsteps fade. Oh, oh, oh. Signs are down, throats are sore, streets still warm with belief. We don't know what comes next for sure, but hope ain't left to see. After the march, before the dawn, that's where the spirit stays. Not in the shout, but in the yarn of long, courageous days. I sing soft so the hurt can rest in a future not yet born. Faith is just a tired chest, breathing through the storm. Strings rise like morning light, horns not slow and proud. We didn't win, but we stood upright. Dawn hums low, hearts alive. Dawn hums low, hearts Sometimes the world is a heavy song, and the nights are lonely and the days are long. I hear the cello weeping for the lost, counting up the bitter human cost. In every alley, in every hallway dim, a soul is singing a lonesome hymn, trying to find a reason to endure. for a spirit that is pure. Listen to the crying strings tonight, playing for the ones who lost the fight. Cinematic sorrow, beautiful and deep, in the quiet hours before we sleep. Let the music wash away the tears and calm the fire of 1,000 fears. Crying strings, so sad, so sweet. Let it flow.
The borders and look past the skin to the universal family we're all in. The stars are our sisters, the moon is our friend, a cosmic connection that has no end. Why do we fight for a piece of the ground when the whole universe is waiting to be found? One grand design, everything moving in perfect time.
Cracks bloom quietly. Out the sidewalk grows a flower. No one planned, no one saw. Beauty born from pressure, power, breaking every borrowed law. I'm a concrete lotus, rising where the pain lived. They tried hard to close us, but forgot what hope did. Every scar a line of proof that I'm still breathing here. I built my heaven under roofs that never felt too clear. Bassline walks like patient feet, drums speak dry and wide. We're working for the bread to fill the plate, but we're longing for the roses for the mind. It's never too early or too late to leave the bitter harvest far behind. Bread and roses, soul and stone, we are never truly on our own. On the seeds that we have sown,
red velvet leather. Truth don't always shout. Sometimes it leans in close, speaks so light with no doubt. You feel it more than most, this featherweight truth. 'Cause it's deeper than a lie. I lift it high with my youth. Every secret weighs a ton till you whisper it free. I'm not brave, I'm just done carrying what is in me. Dry drums mark the heartbeat line, bass hums understanding. I sing high to redefine what strength is demanding. True floats, I stand still.
beneath the gray Catch the bus and gone to the other side, where the different kinds of people reside. Different languages, but the struggle is the same. Different faces, but we play the same game. It's a cross-town connection, heart to heart, knowing that we're never really far apart. Cinematic groove on the city line. Everything is gonna be just fine. Oh. Passing by the markets and the empty lots, connecting all the pieces and the little dots. If we look each other in the crying eyes, we can see the beauty in the thin disguise. Ooh, one city, one soul, one goal, making the divided spirit whole. When the sun dips low behind the tall skyline, and the world is bathed in a glow so fine, I feel the rhythm of the day slow down, a golden silence over the busy town. It's the golden hour groove, so sweet and slow. Let the light inside your spirit start to show. Nowhere to run, nowhere to go, just letting the natural feeling flow. Memories of summers when the world was young, and the songs of freedom were the only ones sung. We still got the fire, we still got the soul to keep the broken pieces feeling whole. Hey, golden like the sun, we are one. It's the golden hour groove, so sweet and slow. Let the light inside your spirit start to show. Nowhere to run, nowhere to go, just letting the natural feeling flow. It's a tiny flame in a heavy wind, remembering the places where we have been. It's a single flower in a crack of concrete, something soft and beautiful and very sweet. Oh, hold on to a fragile hope tonight. Keep it in your heart and keep it out of sight. Cinematic spirit in a world of stone. You don't have to carry it all alone. They can take the money and they can take the land, but they can't take the rhythm of a soul's command. As long as we are breathing and the music plays, we can find a way through the darkest days. Fragile, but it's stronger than the fear. Listen to the truth that you need to hear. Oh, oh. Fragile hope. Keep breathing. Walking down the alley where the neon flickers dim, thinking about the brother who was looking for a whim. The city breeze and carbon, exhaling clouds of gray. We're just seeking sunlight in a world of yesterday. Oh, the dreams in the concrete jungle, the street heart drumming. Little children playing where the grass is hard to find, searching for the treasures that the elders left behind. A melody of struggle, a symphony of hope, learning how to navigate the narrow, slippery slope. Above the grind, transcend the limits of this time. while the man on the corner wonders why. Life is moving like a high-speed train, leaving nothing but the rust and the stain. Systems broken and the walls are thin, hard to tell where the losers end and wins begin. Working for a dollar that don't buy a thing, waiting for the bell of freedom to finally ring. Got the concrete jungle blues tonight, trying to find the wrong and make it right. Steel and stone, they weigh so heavy on the mind, leave the bitterness and the hate behind. Open up your eyes and see the truth. Don't waste the fire of your golden youth. The concrete grows, but the spirit's gotta fly higher than the towers, touching the sky. Concrete jungle, losing the city. Fly away. Walking down the block where I was born, smelling coffee and the morning rain. The world is looking slightly less forlorn, even through the shadows and the pain. This is my Southside serenade, a melody that will never fade. In the light and in the quiet shade. Driving down the drive with the windows low, watching the city lights put on a show. The water's black and the air is cool, feeling like a king or a lonely fool. Radio is playing a soulful tune underneath the light of a silver moon, thinking about the choices The sun will rise with a brand new vision in these tired eyes. But for now I'll just keep driving on until the darkness is completely gone. Midnight, driving home, Lakeshore Drive. Folded wings of white on a balcony of rust. Children making wishes while the city gathers dust. They throw them to the wind, hoping they will learn to fly against the iron skyline and the heavy purple sky. Fly away my paper birds, carrying my unspoken words to a place where fields are green and the air is sweet and clean. Innocence is fragile in the heat of the machine, trying to stay hopeful, trying to stay clean. But every little bird is a prayer on the wing, a tiny little promise of the joy the dawn can bring. Don't let the rain soak you through. Find the path that's meant for you. Sky so high, don't be shy. Fly away my paper birds, carrying my unspoken words to a place where fields are green and the air is sweet and clean.
faces blur like passed out stars. Everybody carrying lives of almost no scars. Ghosts on the L train whisper who we were, calling out our old names, making memories stir. Between the poles, close. Spirits linger.
Downstairs saints with loosened ties, groove leaking through the floor, finding God in widened eyes. We ain't scared of questions anymore. The psychedelic church basement, where the truth wears many names. Faith bends light, not commandments. Love still burns the same. I'll sing high like stained glass sound, breaking into color. Every doubt gets spun around till it feels like wonder. Strings swirl like painted air, horns speak in tongues. We meet the sacred everywhere, the old and young. Amen echoes, groove remains. Amen echoes, groove remains. Tell me your secrets in the dead of night, before the morning brings a harsh white light. I'll catch your worries in my open palm and keep your spirit steady, keep it calm. We don't need the music to start to dance. We don't need the logic, we just need the chance to feel the vibration of a heart in tune, under the gaze of a Chicago moon. Soulful whispers floating in the air, showing me the love that's always there. Cinematic feelings, intimate and deep, promises we finally those windows shining in the sun, back alley shadows where the people run. Two different worlds on a single map, falling deep inside of the social gap. We're just parallel lines running side by side, searching for a place where we don't have to hide. In the heart of the city, in the soul of the man, trying to do the very best that we can. Luxury cars and the rattling train, everybody's trying to avoid the rain, but the water falls on the rich and the poor, knocking very softly at every door. Break the line, move through the time, make the world right. Yeah. Parallel lines meeting in the soul, Chicago night. Yeah. Parallel lines meeting in the soul, Chicago night. It doesn't always take a scream to make the people hear. Sometimes a whisper travels further through the atmosphere. A quiet revolution growing in the city squares, while the politicians are busy with their own affairs. It's the silent thunder rolling, while the bells of truth are tolling. Feel the vibration in your bones, build upon the cornerstone. Patiently we wait beneath the shadow of the storm, waiting for the new world to finally take its form. Not with fire and fury, but with steady, quiet hands, replanting the seeds across the scorched and weary lands. Can you hear the sound rising from the ground, changing everything around? It's the silent thunder rolling, the center of your soul, where the world is quiet and the spirit is made whole. Past the noise of headlines and the static of the greed, to the place that provides everything you'll ever need. In my inner sanctum, where the light is constant and warm, safe from the madness and the center of the storm. Every breath a prayer, every heartbeat is a bell, ringing out the message that all is truly well. You don't need a temple or a building made of clay to find a sacred silence at the closing of the day. Deep inside the mind, truth is what you find, pure and kind. In my inner sanctum, where the light is constant and warm, safe from the madness and the center of the storm. Off-balance pulse. Nothing straight about how we move. Steps fall strange but true. Every stumble still a groove. When I'm leaning into you, this is love in 7/8 time. Never where you expect, but it holds me just fine in its beautiful defect. World wants squares, wants clean lines. We breathe in crooked rhyme. I sing high to redraw signs of a life outside of time. I'm psychedelic strings bend space, horns laugh in syncopation. I find God in your offbeat face and lose all hesitation. Count fades, feeling stays. Oh, oh. There's a tension in the city at night, waiting for the morning to bring the light. But in the silence of our shared embrace, I find a sanctuary, a sacred space. There's a quiet storm rising in the heart, tearing the shadows of the doubt apart. A gentle force, a work of art, a brand new finish and a brand new start. Listen to the whisper of the turning leaf, a momentary respite from the urban greed. We don't need words to understand the truth. It's been written in the spirit since our youth. Let it rain, wash away the pain. There's a quiet storm rising in the heart, tearing the shadows of the doubt apart. A gentle force, a work of art, a brand new finish and a brand new start. Quietly, so quietly, let it rise.
Electric dreams in a digital cage, turning the leaf on a mechanical age. But wires can't feel and the chrome can't cry. Only the spirit can touch the sky. Searching for blood in a circuit board, looking for peace in a modern Lord. But the answer is simple and the answer is old. It's the warmth of the heart that breaks the cold. Neon soul glowing in the night, merging the ancient with the new light. Cinematic vision, psychedelic feel, making the invisible finally real. Data and dust, spirit and steel, Darkness is folding its heavy wings as the first bird on the wire sings. A new day is born from the womb of the night, bathed in the glow of the morning light. Wake up your spirit and open your eyes to the beautiful truth of the sunrise. Yesterday's gone and the future is here, with nothing to regret and nothing to fear. Morning light awakening, soft and sweet, bringing the rhythm back to the street. Conscious and holy, human and real. Can you imagine how good it could feel? Step into the sun, let the warmth in. This is where the healing begins.
Trembling hands, like a castle made of glass upon the shifting sands. One stone of anger, one word of localized hate could shatter the beauty of our collective fate. Looking at the glass horizon, where the morning sun is rising, handled with a given far too much. Transparency is scary to the men who live in lies. They'd rather have a curtain pulled across our open eyes, but we can see the cracks and we can see the light shining through the fragments in the middle of the night. Reflections of a better way, starting from the break of day, clear and bright out of sight. Looking at the glass horizon, where the morning sun is rising, handled with a gentle touch. We have given far too much. focused mind, leaving the anger and the noise behind. Choosing peace in a world that's at war. That's what the Spirit was created for. A quiet rebellion against the dark, a soft-spoken flame from a holy spark. It's a silent protest, deep and wide, feeling the ocean, turning the tide. Falsetto whisper, carry the weight of a love that is stronger than any hate. Quiet now. Listen close to the things that matter most. Walking through the haze of the concrete street, where the asphalt burns beneath my weary feet. I see the brothers standing on the corner line, searching for a vision, waiting for a sign. Oh, we're climbing the neon meridian, looking for a world where the light comes in. Softly now, let the Spirit begin to heal the heart from the weight of sin. Little children playing in the shadows tall, wondering if the sky is ever gonna fall. But I whisper low, keep your head held high. There's a silver lining in the Chicago sky. Can you feel the vibration? It's a soulful revelation across the nation. Oh, we're climbing the neon meridian, looking for a world where the light comes in. Softly now, let the Spirit begin to heal the heart from the weight of sin. Keep on moving, keep on dreaming, sweet peace. Heart check. World says harden up your chest. Be sharp, be fast, be loud. But I choose the human test
of standing armored now. I'm human still, even when it hurts. Soft Not broken, just exposed to hurt. I sink thin to prove a point. Strength ain't always steel. Every breath a fragile joint, holding what is real. Strings hold me like a thought. Horns cut through fear. I am more than what I'm taught. I am here, still human, still here. City glows.
Oh, yeah. Saints don't always wear the light. Sometimes it's borrowed glare. I've seen angels out at night with tired eyes and prayer. She got a halo made of neon, flickers but it stays holy in the almost gone of these electric days. I sink thin so I don't scare the truth she's trying to hold. Love ain't clean, but it's fair, even when it's cold. Strings shimmer like passing grace. Horns blink then fade. Miracles happening, come in space when nobody's brave. Neon dims, faith hums. Fluorescent lights in the midnight haze, lost in a beautiful, colorful maze. The city's alive with a glowing spark, lighting up the corners of the dark. Electric pulse in the concrete ground, moving to a secret silent sound. Everything's moving in slow motion now. club is closing and the lights are low. One more song before we have to go. Let's move together on the wooden floor before they lock the heavy iron door.
I remember this moment for a long, long time,
When the rhythm and the soul were in their prime. 47th Street was our playground and home. No matter how far we eventually roam. Oh, it's the last dance on 47th tonight. Everything's gonna be alright. Keep the memory close to your heart, even when we're miles and miles apart.
times are changing and the buildings fall, but they can't take the spirit of it all.
The music lives on in the air we breathe, in the legacy of the things we leave. Oh,
Last dance, oh, 47th Street, gentle whispers, oh. Last dance,
close your lids and let the world go dark. Find the center, find the living spark. There's a universe inside your mind, waiting for the treasures you will find. Beyond the ego and the pride we show, there's a river with a deeper flow. Knowledge isn't something you can buy. It's a reflection in the inner eye. Open up your inner eye today. Let the spirit show you the right way. Cinematic soul, deep and wide, with the universe living there inside. See the truth, feel the light. Everything is alright. Inner eye. Look within. Peace is there. with a message in his eyes, watching as the people traded truth for pretty lies. He didn't need a pulpit, he didn't need a stage, just a weary heart and the wisdom of the age. Hear the prophet's heavy sigh underneath the urban sky. Words of warning, words of warnings for the human race. We're chasing after shadows while the substance slips away, forgetting how to love and forgetting how to pray. He shakes his head in sorrow, but he keeps on standing there, offering a blessing and a quiet little prayer. Listen to the sound of the truth on the ground. Can it be found? Hear the prophet's heavy sigh underneath the urban sky. Words of warning, words of grace for the human race. Just a sound. Listen close. The prophet knows. Yeah. You don't have to shout to make a sound. Truth is often found on the quiet ground, between the lines of a politician's lie, underneath the surface of a tearful eye. They try to bury what they don't understand, but the spirit rises across the land, a gentle power that you cannot bind, living in the heart of all mankind. It's the silent truth speaking in the soul, making the broken pieces whole. Listen to the rhythm, listen to the beat of the quiet revolution on the street. Words can be hollow, words can be cold, but the truth is a story that must be told. Listen close. The truth, so quiet, so real. for the thought. There's a lesson that cannot be taught. It's the rhythm of life in the center of you, steady and faithful, ancient and new. When the world gets loud and the mind gets fast, find the anchor that's built to last. Listen to the beat in the silent room, like a child in the mother's womb. Trust the inner pulse, low and deep, in the secrets that the soul must keep. Heavy falsetto, intimate sound, lifting our spirits off the ground. Off the Great Lake shore, I don't wanna fight the world no more. Just wanna drift where the clouds are high and write my name across the evening sky. Freedom is a feeling, not a place you go. A quiet river with a steady flow. Leave the chains behind in the city heat and find the rhythm in your own heartbeat. I'm the spirit of the wind, flying so low, going where the heavy currents go. Cinematic soul in a world of change. Everything looks beautiful and strange. Carry me over the hills and the plains, away from the sorrow, away from the change. calling all the children who can't be late. It's a Chicago whisper. Can you hear the sound? Soul in the pavement, deep in the ground, moving like a river, steady and slow. Everywhere the people go. Storefront preacher with the velvet voice, talking about the struggle and the power of choice. Dusty records spinning in the air, spreading all the magic that we used to share. Ooh, the lights are calling. Ooh, the rain is falling, but the fire inside is burning bright through the shadows of the night. Windy City, keep on moving. Just a whisper in the wind. They try to drown the spirit with the noise, with all the shiny baubles and the toys. But if you listen to the wind in the street, you'll hear a rhythm that is bittersweet. Listen to the whispers of the truth, my friend. A soulful message that'll never end. On this vibration you can depend, to help the broken spirit start to mend. It's not in the shouting or the angry tone. It's in the quiet moments when you're all alone. The truth is a feather, light and small, but it's the only thing that won't ever fall. Softly spoken, never broken. Listen to the whispers of the truth, my friend. A soulful message that'll never end. On this vibration you can depend, to help the broken spirit start to mend. Whisper, whisper. The truth is love. The truth is love. His before the truth. Recorded love on secondhand reels. All my feelings slightly bent. What sounds warped is what feels real when the soul is overspent. These tape saturation dreams blur the edges of my fear. Nothing's ever what it seems, but your presence pulls me near. Analog heart in a digital age, still beating out of time. I sing soft like a written page, afraid of every line. Strings melt into magnetic dust, horns cut through the haze. I trust the warmth because I must in these uncertain days. Real spins, dream holds. Real spins, dream holds. Real spins, dream holds. Real spins, dream holds.
Standing on a crate with a Bible in his hand, speaking to the people across the land. He's got a raspy voice, but a heart of gold, telling the stories that need to be told. He talks about love and he talks about peace, waiting for the day when the wars will cease. Some people laugh and some people cry, but nobody can look him in the eye. A corner preacher with a message so true, trying to get through to me and you. Listen to the wisdom in his weary soul before you lose all of your self-control. He doesn't want your money, he doesn't want your fame. He just wants you to remember your name. You're a child of the universe, can't you see? Destined for a life of true liberty. Preacher man, listen. Save your soul.
Sunlight creeping through the velvet lace. I see the beauty resting on your face. rising from the coffee cup. The city's waking, trying to keep up. But time is frozen in this tiny room, away from all the shadows and the gloom. It's a velvet morning, soft and blue. Every breath I take is just for you. Let the morning light wash away the pain, till only love and tenderness remain. We don't need no riches, we don't need no gold. Just a hand to reach for and a soul to hold. In this cinematic dream we're living in, where the story ends and love begins again. Velvet morning, just for you. Stay right here. Lord have mercy on the city street, on the tired souls and the aching feet, on the hungry child and the lonely man, doing just the best that they ever can. Give us strength to face another day. Give us words of hope we can finally say. Let the music be a prayer tonight, leading us toward the morning light. It's an urban song, a soulful cry, rising up into the smoky sky. Cinematic spirit, heavy and real, trying to find the power just to heal. Keep us safe, keep us safe, keep us strong. signs are flashing by themselves in this modern plastic kind of hell. But the soul ain't something you can trade in the hollow shadows that the money made. Chasing shadows in a neon glow, forgetting everything we used to know about the simple things that make us whole, like the quiet rhythm of a human soul. Neon dreams are fading in the sun when the rat race has finally been run. Look for the truth in the dirt and the rain, beyond the glitter and the temporary gain. Don't get lost in the artificial light. Keep your inner vision burning bright. Just a dream, neon dreams. Wake up now. Beyond the bone, into a territory we've always known. It's not about the gold or the silver plate. It's about the vibration that we create. I met a traveler on the cosmic line. He said the universe is yours and mine. Just thin the veil and let the light in. That's where the real life begins. We're in a state of spiritual transit. Don't try to fight it, just dance with it. Eddy and light, moving through the dark, following the glow of the inner spark. One soul, many faces, moving through the sacred no beginning and there is no end. Just a soulful rhythm around the bend. We're all part of the same great song, where we all can feel like we belong. It's the infinite groove, forever and more, knocking on the spirit's golden door. What are we waiting for? Let the soul start to soar. From the streets of Chicago to the stars above, it's all powered by the engine of love. Keep the vibration steady and high until we're floating in the cosmic sky. Infinite, limitless soul. It's the infinite groove, forever and more, knocking on the spirit's golden door. What are we waiting for? Let the soul start to soar. Never ending, always ascending. The groove goes on. I see a change coming over the hill, even when the world is standing perfectly still. There's a new vibration in the morning air, a sense of justice for the people everywhere. Yeah. No more chains on the mind or the soul, finally taking back the alternate control. Yeah. Walking with a purpose in every stride, with nothing but the truth sitting by our side. Yeah, yeah. Look toward the golden horizon, my friend, where the cycle of the sorrow comes to an end. A brand new day is starting to dawn. Keep on moving till the shadows are gone. It's a long road, but we're almost there. Can you feel the freedom in the atmosphere? corner of 63rd and Main. Listen to the stories, the joy and the pain. A million voices trying to be heard. More than just a dream, more than just a word. From the tall high rises to the basement floor, we're knocking loudly on justice's door. Equality ain't a favor you give, it's the only way that we all can live. Can you feel the people's pulse tonight? Beating for the truth, reaching for the light. It's a cinematic soul, a heavy sound, lifting our brothers up off the ground. Rise up, rise up. The rhythm of the street is calling your name. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. The rhythm of the street is calling your name. Power to the people. Feel the pulse, people. Power to the people. Feel the pulse, people. Fashions change and the years fly by, but there's a look that's always in your eye, a classic feeling that will never fade. In the beautiful life that we have made, we don't need the bells, all the fancy things, or the hollow gold of a diamond ring. Just the touch of a hand in the quiet night, and the knowledge that we're doing alright. It's a timeless love, a soulful song that's been playing for us all along. Cinematic beauty, sweet and deep, a promise that we always mean to keep. Through the seasons, through the years, through the joy and through the joy. You and me, always so loved. Threads of gold and threads of lead, by the words the prophet said. Weaving through the tapestry of our shared history, solving every mystery. Guided by the weaver's hand, across this weary shifting land. One people, one spirit, one soul, making every broken piece whole. Look into your brother's eye and see the reflection there. A mirror of the burdens that we all have had to bear. The loom is spinning faster as the sun begins to set. Don't let the fabric tear just quite yet. Intertwine soul and mind, leaving all the hate behind. Colored light in the dark, guided by the weaver's hand, across this weary shifting land. One people, one spirit, one soul, making every broken piece whole. We've one soul, do we even know? It doesn't take a shout to make a change, just a whisper in the heart of every man. Something that was once so far and strange is now a part of the eternal plan. Yeah. Velvet revolution in the street, moving to a soulful, steady beat, making every victory so sweet. Sign flickering open late, meeting place for love and a little bit of faith, buying penny candy and the daily news, yeah. Hiding from the winter in the city blues. Down at the corner, life is on display, watching all the world just wash away, yeah. A cinematic soul in a neighborhood frame, where everybody knows your face, if not your name. stories on a yellow page, while the radiator hums a funky tune underneath the glow of a Chicago moon. It's a heavyweight, it's a beautiful state. Don't let the rhythm wait.